I'm glad you brought that up because the first time you came here, you know, you got a little heat because of your opinion of Cassie.
Oh, yeah.
1 year later, how you feel?
I mean, I've been around a long time. I know.
Talk about it.
I know how to spot a woman that traps with her pussy. And this is what people know. They all, you know, weak men always compare every woman to their mother. Every woman is not your mother.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, you know, some men's weakness in the world is their love for their mother. They think that whatever they experience with their mother, when they meet a woman they love, they take that and she's going to give them that same thing. And no, every human has a different life experience. Any woman that is in Hollywood trying to make it is not a woman that you can trust like you can trust your mother.
That's true.
Period, point blank.
That's true.
I'm just being honest, man.
That's true. I mean, it's not true.
And you're not going to understand that if you live in the Midwest,
right,
the Northeast, because you think I'm being sexist. I'm not being sexist. If money is your God and you are a woman, you are going to do some devilish things.
And Cassie's living proof of that.
She is. And she probably would tell you. She told you on the stand. She said, I did all this because I didn't want no other person to reap the benefits of being around Puffy. I didn't want no other woman in that spot. So I did what I had to do.
Right. Right.
Come on, man. I respect her for that.
Now, she kept that part definitely 100.
Yeah.
She still has some negative things to say, like when she said she didn't enjoy the freak offs and things like that, but then they got text messages saying that, hey, when's the next freak off? Right. And then I think, and I don't even know if it's her or the other girl, I think it was one of their birthdays, and they wanted to do the freak off. So, I mean, that's the day to yourself, like, right. You want to do the shit that you really want to do. Yeah. And that's what one of them wanted to do. So that's wild.
It's like I told these guys, I think Puffy got so rich and bored of porn and just sex that he just made live porn. It was like 1X.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was just filming his own porno and just watching it in the back.
But come on, like, if you could do that, you would do it, right?
Yeah, like a 1-act porn. Yeah, like, just
not your girl getting fucked, but like random people fucking in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Have a theater in your house, just like bring them out like a 1-act. They got different costumes and
They used to do that back in the day. They had gestures for the king. He would come out and make jokes and shit.
How do you think people were fucking before rooms?
Yeah. It's like out.
The rooms aren't that old. Your grandmother was getting fucked in front of you 1,000 years ago. There was no doors to shut. Everybody slept in one room on the floor, and family fucking was normal.
Yeah. And before even that, I guess you're just like fucking outside the hut or the tent, or like you were just outside in the wild, people poke around.
This is what happens.
And being watched the whole time.
This is what happens when a father is not allowed to pick the spouse of his daughter. She chooses busters. A woman is going to choose, a woman that is in this society, not all society, she's going to choose the man that caters to her ego. You can't be a good person if you choose people who cater to your ego. Love is destroying the ego. It's being a part of something bigger than yourself. A chick is going to choose the guy in this society that's going to compliment her the most, that's going to allow her to live outside the confines of structure. That's just what it is.
What's the structure?
The structure in family is father. Well, if you're religious, God first. But then if you're not religious, it's father first. It's mother second, and then it's the kids. If the man is not put first in a woman's life and she's in a relationship with her, she's not living in her true purpose. She's a harlot. She's a harlot, man. You have no protection out here.
Craig Smith in the building, keeping it 100.
So the viral question of like, if a man is holding his wife and his kid, which one he should save?
The wife. You can make new kids.
Damn, that's cold.
I'm just saying, if we're talking about
which shit,
because look, imagine we live in villages. We out somewhere, we're growing our food, we're trading with neighbors. If the wife is the second, second power source in the family, a 4 or 5 year old kid can't help you defend the crops you're growing, and you know what I'm saying. So the woman could just lay down, be still, and take some more dick.
So save the woman first. Josh, who
Here's
you
the
saving
real
first?
question: what kid? Is it a first male or is it like a daughter?
I mean,
You're letting the daughter drop, right?
in China they throw it.
Damn.
In China they throw it.
They
throw them out the window.
They throwing the girls out. They throwing the women out the window. China and India.
Okay,
Yeah.
They letting them go.
First male, female.
The first
Well,
male.
Just
well,
like you're saying,
Josh,
that you can have more
who
kids. You
are
can get
you
another
saving?
baby mama.
Who are you saving? Josh, who are you saving? You have kids.
I'm saving my first male, and
At what age though?
I'm always gonna say my kid. I'm gonna be honest.
At
You gonna
what
say
age?
You don't
kid.
feel that way now?
It depends
I'm gonna
on.
save my. I would never drop one
I
of my
love
kids.
nothing in this world more than my son.
Ain't no way you're dropping him.
No,
and
I'm
then
not.
you look at this raggedy fucking bitch that pissed you off 1,000 times.
Right. But we're here though.
Ain't no way.
We're here though. So this is and then, you know. But what
So,
about,
Kraig, who you saving?
I mean, I'm gonna save my son here in America.
Where would you not save
I'm just saying, if it's a different place and time, 1706,
Indochina.
Indochina.
I feel like 1706, you save your kid even more because
Yeah.
it's like, I need my bloodline. Fuck
You
this
do.
bitch.
No, but like, you can create more kids with
Anyone.
depending how many fine bitches in the village.
I'm saying
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends. I don't know. That's a tough question, man. My
Genghis
son,
Khan, who gives a shit? Throw that bitch off the cliff. He
they say that,
impregnating 3,000 other ones.
speaking of Genghis Khan, I don't know if what I'm saying is correct. I know it's semi-correct. They say that you can trace most people. You can find his bloodline in most people in certain parts of Asia.
It's like 3% of the world has Genghis Khan's blood. But also like 90% of the world lives in Southeast Asia, or
Right.
Southeast, like, part of the world.
Yeah, and he was a treacherous guy.
How many kids did Genghis Khan have?
Thousands.
Hey man, you go to a village. He's taking whatever he wants to take.
There's no telling how many kids he had.
But
really.
his military strategy was incredible. Whenever he conquered a people, he would take their general or their top soldiers and he would give them rank in his army. He was
he was
"Hey."
converting them.
Yeah, he said, "Hey man, this is strictly business."
I didn't know
man."
he was converting them too.
Yeah, that's why he was so successful. Indeed.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Diddy's trial? The trafficking things have been dropped, but he's still
Thinking of Genghis
facing
Khan.
prostitution.
Yeah, that's correct. He'll be out in about 4-5 years.
Nah, they already. So
He's not even getting 1 day.
So what they
longer after
said
this.
was they had
No
a bunch
way.
of federal prosecutors, and there's an ad system when it comes to this whole federal thing. They were like, he starts off as a 14, and you get all these numbers attached to you, and it equals up to how much time that you'll actually do. They said right now, based upon if they do it concurrent, like both offenses concurrently, that means do them at the same time. That means the most he could get is 21, 22 months, period.
Oh wow.
That's the most. But most of them said he will get time served and let go.
That lawyer, that's the second person he's beat a RICO for.
Brian Steele.
You know how hard it is to beat a RICO?
Yeah, Brian
By
Steele.
yourself.
Brian Steele, you're always welcome on TFU Podcast.
You know,
Which
because
over here.
Who?
He did. Who
Young
other?
Thug.
Yeah,
he did the Young Thug.
Oh, okay.
Although
Yeah.
Young Thug signed the stupid deal.
No, but all the other people in the Young Thug case got off. Young Thug, he just didn't want to stick it out. Because I think he's on probation for like 15 years
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
It's something stupid. He's going to fuck that up.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to fuck that up.
He's already
And
fucking-
he can't go back to Atlanta, which is even wild. That's just like his
I would
hometown.
never even stay in this country. Fuck that probation.
Where would you
I'm
go?
out of here.
Where you going? Ireland?
Give a fuck. Yeah, maybe Australia. Fucking anywhere else. Yeah. Fucking England. Fucking tea and crumpets. Fucking Queen. I don't know. Wherever doesn't extradite back to the U.S. So
Yeah.
Thailand, I guess.
So in the Diddy trial, they moved it up from October to like July 18th or something like.
Shit.
Ask Alexa. Alexa knows.
What do you mean?
Alexa,
The trial.
when is P. Diddy's next trial?
Next trial.
I don't know that one.
Motherfucker.
When the fuck is the next trial? For what?
Oh, no, sentencing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sentencing.
That's why she didn't know.
Okay.
Alexa, when is P. Diddy's sentencing?
On On July 2nd, 2025,
There you
Sean
go.
Diddy Combs was found guilty on Wednesday of prostitution-related offenses, but acquitted of racketeering conspiracy.
It's still tentatively October.
Combs now faces a maximum 10-year prison sentence on each of the 2 prostitution counts. His sentencing will happen on a later date. On September 16, 2024, Combs was arrested in Manhattan, New York, after a grand jury indictment. The indictment alleges Combs engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of physical, verbal, emotional, and sexual abuse toward women and other individuals, and his businesses engaged
Alexa.
in
All right.
You sound a little biased over there.
bitch, you
Shut
talking
that
too
down.
much.
Hey,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, shut down.
Wow.
so, I mean, it is celebrations as though he's not being charged with anything. He is catching some charges.
Yeah, but prostitution, that's a slap in the
But
wrist.
they can't take his money now.
No, they can't
didn't
take his money.
Rico, that's a jack move. They
Yeah. They was coming for everything.
Oh yeah.
They was coming for everything.
Allegedly, all the inmates were celebrating him when he came back to his cell after the.
Oh, that's dope.
I bet you. Do you think his cellmate has a record deal by now?
They made like,
Money D, like
they
Money
made
D.
like 12 songs in there.
Hey, it would be crazy, like to spend a day with Diddy in prison to see how they treat him.
Oh,
Is he the big boss?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's in there spending money.
He went in
Spreads
there-
all day.
He was there to smack the biggest dude.
That talent show has
Daddy's
to be
home.
incredible. That prison yard talent show.
Oh, that's funny. Prison Yard Talent Show. He looking for the new Day 26.
There's 4 drag queens. Just, the dirty.
He
30.
gonna owe some people some favors when he get out though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to pick up the phone.
Nah, he gonna
Shit.
pick it up.
Them niggas gonna pop up on you, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, like he can have a gate.
I'm just saying, them prison niggas got ties on the streets. It'll be a nigga quiet in the corner, just evilness coming out that corner. Like,
I think Diddy should just come out of the closet and then hide behind the gay flag when he gets out.
That's
Just
what I
fully,
would do.
fully open up. Then
That's
they
what I
can't
would
touch
do.
him again. He'll be fine.
You think they still gonna have the same power? Donald Trump is doing some. He's doing some things to LGBTQ.
Yeah.
The power base. He. I think that's his next agenda. Once he
Nah,
finishes.
his next agenda is Eli.
Eli. Yeah.
Elon.
Elon.
So Eli, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd he do?
Elon.